Virgo, it's your girl Merch, the big body bands. Run, tell them. The big body high priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to do your reading for early May, Virgo. Let's just pray so we can get started. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source God, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for early May. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Alright, so boom. Um, I'm so tired of being faithful. I keep hearing this song. Oh my god, I don't even know who sings it. I guess I just gotta tell you. I meant to do it before I started and went live, but I keep hearing this damn song in your energy, Virgo. So it's only right that I tell you what it is so that you can go listen to it on your own. Faithful by Jay Howell. I keep hearing this song. I just really feel like being sick and tired of doing the right thing, being sick and tired of being the good person. If this is what you tell yourself. I'm tired of doing the right thing. I always get the short end of the stick. It doesn't work out for me. Being a good person, doing right by people, putting people first, caring about other people's needs, that type of energy. But also, I really feel like they're being someone who's in a relationship who genuinely feels unappreciated somehow, or is dealing with someone who is unfaithful to them. They're ready to be unfaithful in return. Or y'all do this, y'all go back to back, go back and forth somehow. That energy, I just feel like it being toxic, it being unhealthy for you to keep engaging this way. Um, so boom, emotions are running highs in reverse, but adjustments are required. I feel like being extremely emotional, one way or the other, either being extremely emotional, being extremely disconnected from your emotions. Pick what side you're on, because some of y'all on one extreme and some of y'all on the other. So I feel like being extremely emotional, way too emotional, ready to cry, heavy on this crybaby energy, heavy on the insert Gemini. Y'all could be dealing with a Gemini, because Gemini's energy is coming through a lot. Some of you are dealing with Gemini this way, or this is how the Gemini feels about you. But I just feel like you get real emotional. You turn into a crybaby, or you go into victim mode in a real way, or everything is someone's doing something to you. Having a lack of accountability, and that needing to change. Like having on being manipulative, turning on your emotions in order to be manipulative. Someone is hip. Heavy on this energy if someone is hip, and so you're not gonna get the same response out of them that you want. They're not gonna feel bad for you, especially not over no crocodile tears. Heavy on the fucking crocodile tears, Virgo. The crocodile tears, Virgo. You telling yourself you a lot more uh uh innocent than someone thinks. So you have no idea why someone is upset with you, why they're frustrated with you. Why they're taking certain things out on you. You fully fucking aware. That type of energy. Also, I just feel like for others, or it's because of the things that you said. For some of you, it's because you're not emotional at all. You're really harsh. You're really cold. You say some really fucked up things without thinking. Even if it's true, it doesn't justify you saying things in a way that you know will hurt people, especially people that you say that you love. So I just feel like they're or going out of your way to do something or not do something that is specifically asked of you, needed from you by people who care for you, or who are close to you somehow. That type of energy. I feel like having to check yourself when you show up this way. I feel like there needs to be some adjustments going on internally. I also really feel like somebody stinks. Have you on someone stinking? Someone having poor hygiene. Someone doesn't know how to fucking take care of themselves. This could be a Virgo masculine, or this could be you're a Virgo feminine dealing with a masculine this way. Could be a Gemini. Could be someone you're related to. Could be a partner somehow. Could be someone who's interested in you. I just feel like pay attention. I feel like your nose don't lie to you. But some of you, I'm gonna be real with you. The person don't stink at all. They just stink to you. They stink to you. Let that be a signifier, that spirit communicating with you. They don't stink. They're not walking around smelling funky to everybody else. They smell funky to you because spirit wants to make sure you stay away from them. Have you on this being someone who you want to like a whole lot, who you want to be close with somehow, or wants to pursue you, something about this shit, or your family with, literally have you on to being family with someone. Some of you, this is someone's child. Someone's like yo, I smell you. Someone's child's coming up to age, could be their son. Have you on the son coming into an age where someone's a whole grown-ass man, still you hate the way that they smell. Have you on this energy. I don't know, I'm gonna move on from it. Yeah, in regards to love, I really feel like really struggling with this, with low self-esteem, with fixing, low self-esteem, for like not feeling good enough for a really long time. Not enough is out here. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues, jealousy. I really feel like self-sabotaging a connection because of there being fear of someone cheating on you, someone doing you like the last person did. Heavy on this self sabotaging connections, not allowing yourself to get close to someone, not trusting someone, beating to them to the punch, making sure that you hurt them before they hurt you, or or really literally shutting down because you don't feel good enough. Not even trying to show up as your best self in a connection. Not even trying to be open to love. Fuck looking for it, just being open to it. You know, that type of energy. And I will also really feel like being extremely frustrated in a relationship and it not going anywhere if you continue down in this direction. You have to shift your perspective about the way things can be healed in this connection. Healing heart is at the bottom of the deck. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So some of you are healing from finally breaking free of a toxic situation, a toxic relationship. For some of you, something big really comes out. Something big comes out. It may be really ugly. Some a big secret comes out of some sort. You know, something big comes out. It happens. It can be ugly, it can be hurtful, but I feel like it catapults you in the right direction. Somehow it shifts your perspective on something. I feel like this shit is happening collectively, and it's varying with everyone how this is happening or why this is happening, you know. But I just feel like in a really ugly situation turning out to be the best thing that ever happened to you, you know, or the best thing that ever happened to a connection, because it finally, everything is finally all out on the table, you know, or two people get to start all over, or finally it's over and the two of you walk away, you know, that type of energy. It's crazy too because I feel like your interaction with someone being really brief, the things that you say to them when you try to be done as quick as possible, you don't hold them as much space as you do for other people, for this person or someone, or people don't hold enough space for you. I feel like whoever you're talking to, they don't really have much to say to you, you know, or you want the conversation to be as brief as possible. You just wish this person would stop talking already, or someone just wishes you would stop talking already. Have you on the YouTube going on and on and on, or you taking really long to start talking? Have you on having a conversation with someone, could be a masculine energy, taking really long to respond to something that it didn't take him long to do to begin with. Like it didn't take you too long. You didn't have to think about it before you did this shit, but now you got to think about it this way when you got to answer to it. That type of energy. That type of energy. Someone not having a legit reason for why they do something they're not supposed to do, or they know that they're gonna piss you off, or they know that you didn't ask too much of them. That all they have to do is get this done. If they get this done, should it be straight? You know, if they pick up behind themselves, you're picking up behind yourself, or you in a public area, pick up. This could be like in a house, in the living room, something about this. Help me with this shit. Be more proactive. I really feel like feeling like you're cluttered. Just there's shit everywhere, shit on top of you. I really feel like attending to everything else except for your sacred space. Your sacred space being put on the back burner. Needing to go into your sacred space and do a deep cleaning. Um, yeah, I feel like feeling as if you are constantly picking things up, tidying things. This could be literally or figuratively. This could be in your life or literally like in your house. Feeling like you're constantly tidying things up and then you turn around 2 seconds later and shit is a mess. Or you're dealing with someone this way, but heavy on this being your energy. You know, I feel like someone genuinely not understanding the amount of pride you take, you know, or how at peace you feel. Fuck pride. Heavy on the, there could be some pride in a way. Insert Leo energy. Leo walk through the door. That type of energy. Someone could have Leo and they try to be dealing with a Leo, but I just feel like someone genuinely not understanding the peace that you feel, or the, again, the pride that you take in knowing that you've done something, you've accomplished something. I feel like you want outside validation too bad. That's why you don't get it. You want it too bad. You want someone to see the work that you're putting in. Meanwhile, you should just be doing that shit for yourself. If you really did it for yourself, if you did it because it made you feel good, or you felt better in that environment, or you felt better after achieving that, the results that came with that, and you did it for you, you would be received better from other people. You know, that energy. um I don't know why this is relevant. I just feel like someone spends half the amount of time with you, or you get something done in half the amount of time as everyone else. It takes everyone a little longer, or you spend half the time putting in the effort as you're supposed to. There's some things coming through about this shit because I low key feel like, you know, my goal was to be here for 20 minutes, and I feel like I'm not going to be. I feel like I don't want to be. I feel like someone is like, yo, my goal is to go the distance. My goal is to be here for a long time. My goal is to put in this work. Or I had this vision that I was going to thug it out. I was going to stick it out, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can go, if I can do what I committed to doing. I don't know if I can. That's a long time. Someone committed to 12 weeks. I don't know if I can go 12 weeks. I don't know if I can go 3 months. I don't know if I could go, you know, I don't know if I could do this, whatever this is. Someone committed to something for months at a time, for a long time somehow, having on it being radical, there being a radical change in your lifestyle, in what you're eating. I feel like not being really disciplined, as disciplined as you want to be, you know, or you're dealing with people who are not that disciplined. They don't know how strict you can be. You're going to show them, you know. I feel like being disconnected from that part of yourself somehow. I really do. Or you're dealing with someone in close proximity who is and they have to shift it because it's really affecting you. They have to figure out how to find some discipline because it's really affecting you, or it's really affecting the life of the two you're trying to build together. Five in a room, five likes. Heavy on the angel number 55. Heavy on the angel number 55. 1155. Your color out here to be working with is gray. Ghost is out here. Gray is out here. So I really feel like connecting with spirit really is giving consciousness and collective consciousness and co-creating with spirit, having conversations with spirit, spending time with spirit. It's really giving me rest. It's giving me purgatory. It's giving me in between, limbo, that type of energy. I also really feel like ghosts from the past are still lingering. Ghosts from the past are still coming through, disrupting your life somehow. You have to be determined to figure out why. You have to be determined to figure out why you're still, why you're still triggered, or you have to be determined to figure out why this disruption took place in your life. Ultimately, it's for the best. It's for the better. No matter how fearful you are of the outcome, I feel like. Not leaving it to mystery, not trying to move on without finding answers, really having to ask yourself, why is something playing out in your life the way that it is, or why did it play out the way that it did? What was the lesson that you learned from it moving forward? What are you going to do differently moving forward? What are your boundaries moving forward? Having to be really clear with yourself. I also saw 1313 on the clock and I ignored it. Heavy on the 1313, heavy on the 313. 1331 being relevant. I also really feel like there's heavy on the plant magic and seed paper at this time. Heavy on the plant magic and seed paper being really relevant. I don't know if you can see that. Here's some seed paper with some daisies. Heavy on the writing your intentions on your seed paper. Miracles will occur. 7 like 7 in the room. 77 miracles will fucking occur. Okay? I really feel this energy of writing on seed paper. There's something about this. With this Imum, I can never say it right. Imum, Koeli, however you say it, whatever. This IC card, root in reverse with dignified strength in reverse. I really feel like if you don't start something from root, it will not be strong. Heavy on the being gifted at your earth magic. You need to strengthen your earth magic at this time. Heavy on the being gifted gifts from someone, plants from someone, them not thriving. That message is also coming through for Taurus. So this could be my earth signs. This energy really coming through. Or you could be in close proximity to a Taurus. But I really feel like if someone gifts you something, you know, if there's some previous energy from a previous relationship or even a previous home with certain plants that they're not going to be thriving as well, or you need not focus on them, or literally they're dying. Your focus needs to be shifting to the new seeds that have been planted. My husband's on the floor falling asleep. Heavy on an Aquarius being around, but an Aquarius being sleeping. Being asleep could be a masculine. Also, think is in reverse with 11th house community. This Aquarian energy out here in reverse. I really feel like having to shift your perspective in regards to an Aquarius or what's acceptable or what bothers you or what you something about not sweating the small stuff in regards to the Aquarius, or not nitpicking in regards to the Aquarius, or not blaming the Aquarius for everything that you've been blaming them for, you know. But I also really feel like think in reverse with the community in reverse. I feel like having to shift your perspective about how valuable you think you are, and the way that you can show up for the collective. I also really feel like with this root card and this dignified strength card in reverse, going back to if you don't plant the seeds or if you don't start it, I feel like that also being in alignment with a business. If you don't plant the seeds, if you don't start it, you will never be as successful as you want to be, or you won't reach the pinnacle you're supposed to reach. Having on the midheaven energy, you won't know what you're really here to do, what you're really called to do, what your purpose is. That type of energy, what the calling on your life is. You know, I feel like you won't find that working for someone else. And so some of you have known this and been thinking about this for a really long time and are fearful to take this fucking leap of faith, you know, even though you've been working on something that you haven't allowed to really root or to really sprout, you know. I feel like trying to germinate something that's already germinated. Put it in the fucking dirt so it can sprout. That type of energy. I don't know why I keep talking about in plant terminology. Period. Period. I also really feel like you need to learn how to communicate. There's no excuse. You need to learn how to communicate better, to bring more balance to the relationships in your life that you want to cultivate. Uh, I also really feel like someone bites off more than they can chew, literally, and then falls asleep. It's not the way for me to say it. Like vows to take on something and then bails last minute. I also really feel like uh, doing something, leaving a door open, you know, making a mess, trying to hide it instead of being fucking honest about it. There being someone trying to hide it. Have you on the masculine energy coming through that makes it worse, you know, but the evidence presents itself, or the receipts are there, or he's messy, he makes a mess, he skips steps, he leaves a trail. It's like, yo, you're better off just fucking telling the truth. You're better off just telling the truth to yourself first and foremost, because you out here trying to sell this lie like it's believable. You know, you believe this shit. You out here with the waterworks. You out here with the antics. You out here putting on a show like you really believe this shit. Like, is there something wrong with you? Are you okay? That type of energy out here. Someone being like, yo, like, check yourself. I don't know what the fuck this is, or you're dealing with someone this way. Genuinely. Have you only you dealing with someone this way? For some of you, it's a young masculine. This could be your adult son, even, or someone's really big. Yeah, yo, uh, Gemini is really coming through. I just feel like, and this could be a feminine energy too. But I just feel like someone being delusional about the role that they play, or how messy they are, or just how disrespectful they are. I don't know what the fuck this is, you know. Or like, yo, keep up with your lies. Like, you can't even hide it at this point. You're not even trying to cover it. You're not even trying to make sure that I don't find out. You don't give a fuck. You don't respect me at all. That type of energy. That type of energy. No respectable man would do what you're doing out in the open. You would feel bad about it, or you would know what dishonor you bring to the family by letting your fucking secrets, your demons come, bring them back home. Let them come out. Let me find out. I don't know what the hell this is. I really feel like looking at somebody and be like, yo, if you would have moved a little differently, maybe I could have forgiven you, man. But you ain't got no fucking morals, man. The way that you're moving out here is crazy. Like the way that you gonna look me in my face and keep lying when you caught is crazy. I'm only asking you because I know. If I'm asking you, I know. If I'm asking you, I know, and it really speaks to how much you really don't value this connection, or you really don't, or you really don't fuck with me like that, or you really don't respect me, or I'm really a joke to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're caught and you're still running with this. This type of energy is out here, but I also really feel like having to fix how you communicate in certain relationships that you need to cultivate. It is on you now to figure out how to build a relationship with the Empress, you know, or this is someone with you, or this is a Taurus, or just in general with relationships that you say that you value. or in general with things that you say you value, things that you say you want to do, things that you say you want to accomplish. You know, I really feel like having an idea and the execution never being what you say is going to be, the execution never being there because you don't really stick with it. You know, you start overthinking. You everyone getting real scatterbrained somehow, in your nervousness or in your anxiety. You know, instead of really doing honoring your strong suit of being able to pay attention to detail. You know, you can do that with everyone else. You can do that with yourself as well. 2020 on the clock. I'm 2022. I'm gonna leave that there. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book with me or donate to me, follow me on any other platform or subscribe to my Patreon. You know, all of the content uploaded there is timeless. Check it out. You know how I give it up. I love you. It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.